you okay with magic?
Magic?
Yes, like this. And I take off my shoes and turn into a panda. And then I put them back on and turn back into a human.
Which one's the real you?
It's always me.
But were you born like this, or like? And then she like makes like a like with her hands like the size of you as a red panda, or like this.
Oh, I was born like this, and I make this small.
Yeah, the rough size of yourself.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would just look over back. Look. The less questions you ask, the easier it is for you, I promise.
Oh, okay.
No, if you have any other questions, I would like to answer them. Like, I have cute little bells.
Jennifer is behind Pico doing like the hand across the throat thing, just like, don't ask.
I have a bamboo stick.
Where can I sleep?
In the cart? I sleep in the tree. I don't know.
Can I go to sleep now?
Oh, honey, you won't be able to sleep because of the teeth.
You can, yeah.
She frowns. It's like telling someone they drank something gross and they're like, shit. She like frowns and like gets that look on her face. But I'm tired.
Here, I'll set up my bag for you.
Why don't you... Here, look, yeah, Chidamir, you can fix the spot in the cart, yeah?
Yeah.
At this point, it's like, it's already past sunset. It's into the night at this point. I'd say like 9 o'clock or so. But regardless, Connor whistles. Alright, rain's done. Mishka? Enjoy your rest in the cart. Thank you. She doesn't like Connor, it seems. The rest of you, pack it up. Let's get moving.
I turn into a panda and just like follow Mishka into the cart.
Chedamir lays down her own bedroll, and Mishka sort of pads in and just collapses onto it from exhaustion. And then you sort of sidle up next to her, and she just subconsciously grabs and hugs you close to her. She still feels a bit cold, not from like being a corpse before you guys think out loud, but she just feels cold just from obviously being on the elements for so long.
Of course, and she's wet. It's not a good time for
She's
her.
definitely
I will say that Nevi was tending to her like in terms of sickness, like cold, flu, and stuff like that while you guys were talking and stuff. So,
Anything
Give her a
weird?
according to Nevi's diagnosis, she seems fine now, but just keep an eye on her. I've given her everything Connor has taught me, but it might not be enough.
Young lady, she eats people to survive. I think we're all going to keep an eye on her.
Yeah. For several reasons.
Right. My apologies.
But thank you, it's still useful.
Alright, chit chat's over. Up on the horses.
Quickly, before someone shoots you.
Cedric.
What's the...
You guys look at Cedric just like just to see, and he does have his bow drawn. No. Vanessa just comes up and grabs the bow from him. No, you're not shooting anyone else.
Right now.
He pulls out his sword. No, stop. Cedric, stop. And he holds the sword up, like, away up high from her. And normally it would work because, like, he's a bit taller than her, but she just acrobats, like, twirls around him, up him, and grabs the sword. So at this point, like, she's, like, riding with her legs crossed around his neck, and he's grabbing the sword. No.
I think Chedamir is literally just laughing at this. Like, holy shit, this is amazing.
And Noah's, like, right next to you, giggling.
I bet he's smiling under that helmet.
I wouldn't ever put money against that. Boy, lovebirds, hurry the fuck up. Oh, like you're one to talk.
Which set is he referring to there?
Who knows?
Anyways.
So, you guys bound back onto the wagon and navigated through now significantly more wet and muddy, even up here on elevated ground, back to the road. You guys have traveled through worse. Northern Twins is much worse than this. Imagine Northern Twins after a rain. That'd be hell. That being said, it's not exactly quick, and you don't gallop as fast as you could at a fast pace for fear of, getting stuck and having to push the cart and shit like that. In Connor's mind, it's more efficient to go at a slightly slower pace to guarantee no accidents versus a fast pace with like a 5% chance of accidents. So yeah. So you guys travel down south. Mishka cuddled up against Pico in the bedroll in the back. Those of you that sleep during the night, do so. Let's see. Owen is a bit freaked out by the cannibalistic person in the wagon, so he's just gonna stay up for the night.
I don't think she's cannibalistic by choice.
He does ask. He would have asked Connor and before you guys left to, Mr. Connor. Can I get some of that coffee? We'll make a man out of you yet, boy. He gives him a cup. He just chugs it.
Yeah.
God's above it to you. I'm just nervous. Aren't you always? And he takes a cup back. So yeah. Nevi sleeps against Owen on top of the wagon, and Owen just goes to drawing the stars.
I think I would have had Tala like go ahead. We're on the cart. Just me and Shax together. Like he knows how to ride himself or stay in line. So
Yeah, he like Shax has been with you to the point he never really needed training back when you like first encountered him. It's just that you and him are in accords and have a good rapport, so to speak.
I just sort of offer a prayer to Master Krognak as I know him.
What do you say in your prayer?
Say, Master, you have given me hands and feet and the will and the desire to bring violence and
You're turning into a robot. I will give you that heads up. So, can you move the mic closer? I think that might be triggering something.
Is that better?
Yes.
You've given me the power and the strength and the ability to bring bloodshed and battle and glory in your name. But now you've put me against an enemy I cannot fight. I do not want it to become a tool of its own use. Help me fight against this thing that I have no way to.
Roll me religion. Many people pray to the great battle master. Let's see how he fares for you.
And I'm going to use my inspiration.
Wise.
Ooh.
Boy. You know what? This is super important to me. I have a Jack of Blades.
You do have the Jack of Blades inspiration, so that's right. Oh my gosh!
I try to
Marshall,
be
take my inspiration too.
Just throw it at all of him.
But I don't get inspiration earlier when I roll a 1, a 2, and a 1.
Are so like low to roll below 10 3 times.
Take my inspiration, Marshall. You can do it.
Fingers crossed. Not 20.
Damn it.
Oh,
Much
thank
better.
God.
Not 20, but it's a 19.
Does he get guidance because I gave him the inspiration?
No, this is the course of him praying
Okay.
for some time. And of course, the effect of it is well after he finishes praying. At some point in the night, you guys stop to take a break. Those of you who are sleeping obviously are left to sleep, but those of you that are still awake, well, no rest for the wicked, right? So I'll ask, Marshall, are you the one that sleeps during the night, or the one that stays awake?
Yeah, I think I kind of just doze off while riding on Shax.
Hmm.
Because at this point, that's the only place he feels comfortable.
That's fair. So in your dozing off towards Shax, maybe I'm gonna shout this, so just careful volume. In your time dozing off on Shax, you sort of fade into your dream. Boy!
Mm.
And you are awoken, and you're in this grand, like torches, massive braziers everywhere, just sort of speckling this bronze-colored holes. And you see you hear fighting around you, people dueling one versus another, and you see off to the far distance a figure, massive, giant, sitting upon his, albeit decorated and organized throne of skulls. It's like corn from Warhammer. Orcish, big, massive, giant individual. He wears boots and pants, but that's it. A bit similar to you. On his arm is a clawed. I mean clawed as in like it has like talons and shit on it. Like gauntlet of some sort on his left. And his right is this similarly spiked and bladed gauntlet, but there's no talons on it, and he holds this magnificent tall battle axe that sort of its head is sort of tucked onto the piercing into the ground from its curved horns at the top. Ugh. Well, boy.
I would immediately just drop low to a knee.
There you go. He stands up, and you feel as he moves, the very foundation of this building shakes. With every step, it's like a miniature tremor, an earthquake. The people fighting continue doing so, but they're now much more acutely aware of the shaking environment around them, and some of them use it to their advantage. You can sort of notice this out of the corner of your eyes, and he begins walking. But then you notice every step he takes, the tremors decrease, shrink. And then you see a shadow come across you. You notice a shadow come across you, and you look up, and you see your Battle Master Lord. Roughly, still pretty freaking tall, humanoid size. Still really tall, really broad. You put him at like 9 feet or so.
Feels like he's 50.
I mean, you are kneeling, so there is that to consider as well. Feeling afraid, boy, of what you face? He says it sneering, semi-jokingly.
My master, I am without ability to fight what is ahead of me.
And why is that? What about it can you not fight? You can fight anything. If you put your mind to it. You are roboting. Super roboting. What up? Damn you, Discord!
Hello.
Oh, I heard a hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can. For now.
Yeah, I just said that. It hides to the shadows. It does not fight. It only seeks to pervert and curse us to an existence.
A cowardly approach. But does that mean you cannot fight it? That just means you have to find it first, then fight it. And when you do so, you bring me its cowardly head. I do not admonish weaklings. Cowards.
Nor have I ever sought to be so. I've never seen an enemy like that.
He's been sort of like just trailing his battle axe behind him lazily this whole time, but he brings in, sinks his two like top horn, because it's like sort of like a curved like U-shaped sort of battle axe, sinks the top 2 points in front of him, stand like the ward for For Honors pose sort of death style, sort of sinks it there in between them. This is true. I have seen your fighting. You have fought tricksters. You have fought brave souls. You have fought your own friends. Brave ones indeed. But this... this shall be a good challenge. Why do you come to me? Do you wish me to illuminate the dark for you?
Ever since I was a young boy, I sought to bring honor to your name and to
Yes.
my own.
Yes.
But I do not have the weapon to fight this man.
Who says you don't? He lets go of his battle axe, steps over it, ups at you, and grabs you and picks you up. Grabs you like underneath the shoulders and stands you up. He slams his arms on your sides. This! And he looks you up and down and gestures all of you. This! It's the ultimate weapon. Everything. He pats your stomach. Here! Pat you on the chest. Here! Pat you on your forehead. Here! This is the greatest weapon. Do you know why? He grabs his battle axe and chucks it across at like a dueling people, and one of them dodges it luckily and just continues his duel against this other person. Yes, good. You're focusing, but you're mindful of your surroundings. He says, way off into the distance, down his bronze hole is at this guy he just threw his battle axe at. That axe has one form. It shall never change until we smelt it. This, and he taps you on the sides of your shoulder again. This, always changing, always capable, versatile. It can fight anything. You don't need a weapon. You are the weapon. You are my weapon in the world. And I am my own weapon as well. You say you fight for me. You do. You say you fight for yourself. You better. I do not help people. They prove to me that they don't need it.
You're right. I was weak to come here.
You sort of cast your head down. Fink just grabs you by the top of your head. No! You use this, and he taps the top of your head. That is why you come here. You came because you thought you were weak. And maybe you are. Only time will tell. But I have faith in you. And he taps you in their chest. That you will be my weapon. And that I will not need to reforge you, for you are already at peak form. Prove me right. And if not, if you die in glorious battle, I shall welcome you here in these halls. And we will find you the perfect, and he gestures across to all the dueling people, the perfect opponent. One that will be your rival for millennia, if not eternity.
Just kind of take a deep breath and recenter myself. When I die and come to your halls, you will have no rival for me.
He sneers. And he grabs you by the shoulders again. Perhaps I shall be your rival then. But your time in the world is not over yet. Now go and be my weapon in the world. And carve your name through it.
I promise, those who follow me and my name will make better warriors than your hall has seen in ages.
He sneers at this. When you and yours fall, we shall have the grandest of tournaments then. Mine versus yours.
Just clap my hands together, do a low bow to him.
And he does reciprocate.
Did
His
I hope
claw
to see
talon
my
hand
head
over in his fist.
Thank you, Master. You have cleared my head of any doubt.
You do not need to fear those that hide in the shadows. They only hide because they are weak. But the strong always find the weak and prove to them their strength. Now go! Find that weakling and bring me his head. And he he kicks you. Sparta kicks you back into reality.
Nice.
Well, go! And he kicks you, and you awaken on Shax.
Yeah, so it's
Shax like stops and slows down.
wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Just keeps going.
I just pet his mane, but we have much more training to do.
Ooh.
Indeed.
And thus ends today's session. My friends.
Yay.
Much nice.
We adopted a zombie girl.
I mean, hopefully you
Wait,
can
we already
adopt her.
done that?
I hope you send her back to her family.
They're probably dead.
And you got to meet. Now you guys have finally seen a different end of the spectrum for the gods. You've met nice, loving, heartbroken Alicia. You've met distant Myriad, condescending Archstage Vernier. Now aggressive Ghost Jack Cognac. Gods be
what?
praised, huh?
Why are we already ending?
Because I have work. I'm gonna go to work brain dead and hopped up on caffeine and a single donut.
When are you off work?
Hmm?
When are you off work?
1 a.m.
Ouch. That's a bad night shift.
Could be 12:30, depending on who I'm calling with. Some people are faster, some people are slower.
Hopefully the earlier then.
Hopefully. Fast I've gone out is 11:30 technically, but I don't have that magic combo people today. I don't think so. Shame. But yeah, we're ending today. Yeah. I had this elaborate plan of Seema to explain why they're not there, but hey, I didn't need it, so mission accomplished. Probably my own fault, but it's fine.
Don't worry
I
about it.
think the scene is going to have a lot of.
Yeah, this seems to happen when you guys find random orphans in the middle of the woods, huh? That seems not around to deal with it.
Shame.
We should have taken Marshall's role, honestly, of nothing happening.
But
ever. Sorry?
You're
Roboto.
staticking. Oh, robot, yeah.
Beep boop.
Bleep, bloop,
You
bloop, bloop, bleep.
really need to get a new microphone.
Well, I'm wondering because no, he has a normal it's not. I don't think it's his mic because he seems fine for most of the session. I think it might be a
No,
connection.
Yeah, that's
Also,
your
notice
robot.
that I didn't crash for like that last half. So
Yeah, no,
He still
when you
isn't
get
sorry.
those robot sounds, it's feedback. It's usually the connection. It's not the microphone itself.
but yeah, he should be. Don't think we're playing this Saturday, which is fine because we have a double session this week. It's because I'm trying. Yeah, there you go. We're probably gonna try to shoot for something next. Not this coming Saturday, but the one after. Maybe a bit earlier. We'll talk about it.
The future.
We'll see.
Ring a ding ding.
Alright, y'all. Good night.
Bye.
Before you're, okay, well you're free.
Okay.
There's one thing I was saying is next session. It will be. I'm gonna type this out right now. The edict, but it will be dawn, and you'll be at Sevlis. You'll be approaching from a distance Sevlis.
Would you mind?
Because you guys are
typing
only
the-
like half a day away, anyways. When the downpour came in.
Would you mind typing the name of the town, Misha's hometown?
Oh, Mishka's hometown. Sure.
Alright, then bye.
Later.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going for the edict at dawn at the gates, or not at the gates, on the approach towards Sevlis. Mishka's town's name. Let me just double check the writing or the spelling. I mean, locations overview. Am I blind? I am blind. I'm looking in the Sofal area. Got it. Thanks.
Galaber.
Galabad.
That is not at all how I spelled that.
Well, fine. Fine.
Thank you for the correction.
No problemo. Yep,
Spelled it with
so
a Y? What the fuck?
Galabad. And then, in technicality, she's under both names in mine, just because I wasn't really sure which one it would be like spelled as. I personally take to the first one, Mishka. But yeah. So yeah, you guys got no orphan's cannibal child. Good job.
Who's probably being haunted by devils and demons and undead shit.
As characters, are you guys intrigued as to what she is? Like what she actually is?
Kind of. I'm
As
just
a-
really
Because if
confused.
so, I imagine you'll pursue it. If so, I'd rather just give you the information to save some time. Like I give you now.
Aldrich personally is not. Me as Fred, I am interested.
Okay. What about Chedamere?
As a character, yes. As a player, yes. But mostly as a character, just like, are they a threat? Curiosity. Like, are they gonna wake up in the middle of the night and
Okay,
rip
so
our
you
throats?
would inquire about what she would be potentially.
Yeah.
Okay, again, this is
To
just to
an
save me some
extent.
time. So she is referred to as a thing called a. Let me just make sure I got. I closed my notes. I'm an idiot.
Fool.
I thought you just said Akomanate. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not remembering that.
It is a similarly weird name. So hold on.
Is that one of the ones you made up, or is it from the actual book?
Oh, it's made up. Of course it is. So wait. When do I use
I
things from the
mean, like, I gotta check.
She is her kind is referred to as Satare. She, like Satare people, are referred to Satarim. It's Nevros. The word itself is, at least. I'm not saying they themselves are Nevros, but the word I'm saying is Nevros. They are undead, but not to the full extent of undead, as you can tell. She sleeps, she needs to eat, stuff like that. Like, undead don't do that. There's some weird
Undead adjacent.
bastardization mix, so to speak. A hybrid.
Undead adjacent.
Undead adjacent, yeah, exactly. So that's what she is.
Yeah, Jeremy would think it'd be like a curse-like situation.
That is one of the rumors of how this race came to be.
Checkmate is awfully tolerant of monsters being a monster racist.
Well,
No,
now technically she's just a hunter in general. So not necessarily a monster hunter, just a hunter.
no. She kind of wants to kill the kid, but at the same time, it's like, well, they're just kind of weird, and it could just be like a curse thing that we could get rid of, and then I would have had killed the child. It's like,
I'll tell it to you like this, just to get it over with. And I don't think
This is not really
you guys might have already made this leap of as characters and as players. So that's all I'm okay with saying.
it's a natural occurrence.
Well, yes, that, but there's a reason why their town is set up close to the hanging tree.
My logic earlier, I was thinking it's probably some sort of barrier to keep the town hidden from the twins.
I mean, it does do that by killing people, so
Yeah.
not wrong.
Yeah. It's
But-
also a food source.
Exactly. So they aren't actively going out to kill people. That being said, the hanging tree kills people. Sort of manage to subdue the hanging tree long enough to get the corpses off of it.
Man, I gotta say, trying to fight a giant tree sounds super cool.
I actually made the stats for the hanging tree at section 10. It's right here. It's right here. I'm looking at it right now.
I was.
I might have to revamp it, considering how your capabilities have changed entirely, considering how you're now.
Lethal.
Now, yeah, just the group party composition is different entirely, and you're incredibly powerful. So we'll see. But here's the thing: I don't anticipate you guys having to fight it, and you guys can't lose to it. It can't move. It's a fucking tree.
Wow.
So in order to win, all you have to do is run away.
Another quick thing I just thought of
Yes.
this session before you head off, Crash,
Yes.
is obviously I don't expect an answer straight off the bat. I'll give you some time to think about it. But I am interested in finding an avenue through roleplay that would allow Aldrich to either use the spell slots from his sorcerer side or the spell slots from his warlock side for the smites.
Oh, so to
Versatility.
to like open away the limits of them.
Yeah.
Sort of
Because
meld them
it's a
into
big-
the same, just general spell slot
Yes.
pool. Okay.
It's kind of like
how you
paladins
can,
and
like-
sorcerers.